everybody? I'm feeling good. I know you hear it in the music, man. I'm feeling real good. It's a wonderful day. Like I said before, last week, it's the same thing this week, man. I'm excited. The Redskins are 2-0. I can't explain it. The Redskins are 2-0. It's the first time since '07 that we've gone 2-0. And for the fans out there, just to let you know, like I said in episode 1, if you've been following, the Redskins go to the playoffs every time they enter the second season of a new offense or a new defensive scheme. I said it before, and I mean it, and it's just a fun fact for you to know. So look for the Redskins to do good this year. First order of business, we're going to address last week's comments. My man Tony commented on the show. He's commented on it before, and his comments are as follows. The Bears look great, beating the Falcons last week, who had the best record in the NFC last year. The Skins are looking better. However, the Giants had 4 defensive players missing, and if you were to take Orakpo, Fletcher, Landry, and D. Hall off the field, I'm sure they would end up with the same results too. And lastly, Cowboy fans have no sense and should not be acknowledged. Well, I agree with you on the third point. Basically, your batting average is pretty average right here. You hit 1 for 1. The Bears did look good, but you were wrong about the Skins. It's kind of like an eye for an eye thing when it comes to them. Their defense improved. Their Giants offense didn't put up any points. Our offense improved. Their defense was depleted. You can make your arguments, but this is the first time our offense has put up those type of numbers in years against them, because we've lost a lot of games to them. So defensively, we've improved. So it really wasn't just their defense on the Giants side that lost the game. Their offense didn't put up any points either, and they normally are a high-scoring offense. So it's either or with that. But I mean, it's a division win for us, so I'll take it either way. But thanks for commenting on the show. If you want to comment on the show, go to the sweetfootTonyblog.blogspot.com or Sweetfoot Tony Cohen on Facebook. So, next order of business, last week's picks. Last week's picks, I was right about the Steelers. I was right about the Bills. I was right about the Skins. I was right about the Bucks. I was right about the Jets, the Saints, the Packers. I was right about the Lions. I was right about the Browns. I was right about the Patriots, the Texans, and that's about it. I was wrong about the Eagles. I was wrong about the Rams. I was wrong about the Bengals, and I was wrong about the Niners, and I was wrong about the Ravens. So that's 5. So that once again, 10-5 for this week, which puts me at 20-10, which is not a bad record starting off. If you're following me, let me know what your record is. Go on to sweetfootTonyblog.blogspot.com and let me know what your records are, or a comment on the show on YouTube. I am on YouTube now. Shout out to my YouTube viewers. I'm over 100 strong. Next week's picks for week 3. I'm going to take the Panthers over Jacksonville. I'm going to take Detroit over Minnesota. I'm going to take the Bengals over the Niners. I'm going to take Miami in their first win over the Browns. And I'm going to take a shocker. I'm going to take the Bills over the Patriots. Say what you want, but I'm going to call the Bills over the Patriots in a shocking loss. I'm going to take the Giants over Philly, because I don't think Vic is going to play with that concussion. I'm going to take Tennessee over Denver. And a quick side fact, Chris Johnson, where you at, man? You're not balling. I guess that's what you get for holding out instead of going to the team practices and stuff and going and practicing with your team. You look at Deshaun Jackson, he held out but came to practice. You can look at the difference of production and see who had the better choice. Go to your team. Go play. You know, next off season, play. But now you got to focus on getting back on track. Continue with the picks. Give me the Saints over the Texans. Give me the Jets over Oakland. Give me the Ravens over the Rams. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chargers over the Chiefs. Atlanta over Tampa Bay. Arizona over Seattle. Green Bay over Chicago. Steelers over Colts. And for the Monday night game, you already know what it is. Redskins over Dallas. So, if you disagree with me, go on to sweetfootTonyblog.blogspot.com or jsweetfootTonyCohen on Facebook and let me know what your difference of opinion is. But you already know where I'm going with it. Redskins review. We did well. 455 yards passing. 455 yards total offense, including 172 rushing yards, which is very good from two backs. I'll take it any day. 28 first downs, 38 minutes of time of possession, and we forced 2 turnovers to cancel out the 2 interceptions that Rex Grossman threw. So overall, we had a great performance. They're going to keep it up next week against Dallas. If Tony Romo plays, they better not do a lot of passing. They might just want to focus on the run game, because if he gets sacked by Kerrigan or Rakpo, he might hurt himself a little worse than just having a cracked rib and a punctured lung. He can actually, collapse that whole daggone thing. Human-wise, I hope he's careful. But as a football fan, he better watch out, because he's gonna get smashed. He's gonna get punished by a Rakpo. We're probably gonna blitz Fletcher a couple of times. Maybe Landry shows up. I don't know, but we're definitely gonna beat y'all, Dallas fans. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I can really care less. But we're gonna beat y'all next week. 3-0 start for the Redskins. We're already on top on the NFC East. Now we're gonna take the ball and run with it. Now, quarterbacks on the hot seat. Next order of business. Tavares Jackson, not balling. Okay, not balling. McCown for the Jags, not balling. Okay. Kyle Orton, he's iffy. But Kerry Collins, not balling. Those 3 quarterbacks, Kerry Collins, McNown, and Tavares Jackson. Y'all 3 are just not balling. Those teams are probably going to be the top 3 worst teams if this continues, and if Blaine Gabbert doesn't have a lucky streak like my man Cam Newton is. Next order of business is going to be my top 10 quarterbacks in the league for 2012. Basically, it's the top 5 quarterbacks I think are going to ball out this year. These aren't my top 5 quarterbacks of all time. That will be another episode. But these are my top 5 quarterbacks for this year. Basically, number 5, we're going to go with Rivers. I think Rivers was going to have a great year this year. You saw in the Patriot game, you saw the potential. 4, Mike Vick. If he can stay healthy, if Vick can stay healthy, he's going to be a top 5 quarterback. I guarantee it. Top 3 quarterback, Breeze. He's at number 3. I mean, he's balling. The proof is in the pudding. He's also a fantasy pick of mine, and because of him, I'm off to a 2-0 start in my fantasy league. Shout out to the Truth League. Number 2, Rodgers. Another fantasy quarterback in my league. Shout out to the Inglorious Bastards, my man Big Phil. Shout out to PJ Squad. She's a female in our league, and she's number 1. So ladies, y'all can have fun with this too. Shout out to Precious. And number 1, Brady. That's her quarterback, and that's why he's my number 1 quarterback in the league this year. Just look what he's doing in the fantasy world. Look what he's doing in the regular world. 2-0 start. Almost 1,000 yards passing in the first 2 weeks. That's insane. If you really look at it, he's on pace to break Dan Marino's passing record, which Drew Brees fell short of one year. So if he's on pace to do those type of numbers this year. So he's definitely number 1 to me. So go on to sweetfootTonyblog.blogspot.com, or you can go on jsweetfootTonyCohen or on YouTube. Shout out to my YouTube people, over 100 views strong. And give me your comments. Let me know if you have a different top 5. If you like my top 5, it's very much appreciated. But other than that, gentlemen and ladies, that's it. I appreciate you tuning in to episode number 5. We're going strong. We're pushing towards 10 within the end of the year. I hope you stay tuned in. We got a lot of good stuff for you. And that's pretty much it. And like I said before, the Redskins, 10-6. We're going to the playoffs. Dallas week. Have fun. Be safe. Other than that, I'll see you next week, y'all. Peace.